Hello, if you made it this far, if you click on the video, that means you are interested in purchasing this truck. So, I'm going to go over some important details about this truck. Start with the inside. As you can see, the inside is clean. Of course, you have a tear here. It's very typical. This truck has had some life. The back seat, pretty fairly what you will expect. Let's hop inside. Now, I'm gonna turn the engine on. So now let's start the truck. As you can see, it starts right up. Now you will notice that it has the check engine light on, and I have attached this diagnostics tool. We're going to enter the OBD information. Okay, we're going to read the codes, and I want to show you the codes that it's popping. It has two codes: P0171, system to link bank 1, and bank 2, P0174, system to link bank 2. Those are all the codes that it has. So as you can see, it has no pending codes, which means that I have not messed with this. The evap system leak detected. So there is this leak somewhere, the evap system. I just don't have time to fix. Now, this truck has 146,000 miles, and it may go up a little bit here and there. I do drive it but once in a while. So again, this is the interior of the truck. Window works, windshield wipers work, lights work. There's nothing seriously wrong with this truck. It has this aftermarket system, has a very good sound system, although I could not get the Bluetooth to connect to my phone. So four-wheel drive, when you engage the four-wheel drive, it works just fine. So it looks like it just has an evap system leak, which will cause that check engine light. So that's the inside of the truck. Let's go look at under the hood. Under the hood, we have a 5.4 liter V8 Triton, typical for a 2005 F-250 and some F-150s. There's nothing special about this engine. I have replaced the variable valve timing. The variable valve timing was replaced. They're right in here. And on the other side, they tend to get, with age, they get stuck and they will throw all kinds of clothes. That has been replaced. Now, what has also been done, I did a coolant flush. Oil change was recently completed. The battery was also replaced very recently. October 2020. Battery replaced. So under the engine, again, nothing too amazing, and there's really no problems under the hood other than the leak that I showed you on the computer system. Now let's talk about the appearance in the body and the outside. So as you can see, it has a winch. I have never used it. I'm one of a few owners that has had in the past, so do not ask me about the winch nor if it works. I know it's connected, I just don't know how to use it, so don't ask me, please. Now the body, it has a little scratch that's a little dented in. Nothing too alarming that you won't find in a 16-year-old truck with 146,000 miles. This right here is part of the bed. Don't ask me what happened there. I bought it like that. This side, again, nothing. This is all comes off. Again, there's no serious dents other than the one I just showed you. Now, the bumper, it has some rust in the rear. It's hard to see, but there is rust here in this bumper. I don't worry about it personally. However, I do want to show you the bed. And so if I grab this bed, you will notice that it moves, right? Why is that? Because if you go underneath here, you will see that no, it's not frame rot, even though the frame of the truck has some superficial rust. It's pretty okay. What it is the actual bed. The bed of the truck has essentially the frame of it right there. I don't know if you can see. It's hard to see, but right there is busted. You see? And I can move it because of that. So if you can repair that, weld a piece of metal together, that should take care of it. All right. This truck has also, 2 years ago, I put a new starter. It's hard to see, but has a brand new starter, relatively brand new, and I say that because I replaced it when I had approximately 2,000 miles ago. It also has new, what do you call it, exhaust manifolds on both sides. Okay, this is the underbody of the truck. Again, a lot of it is superficial rust. All right, part of it, there is some rust here and there. Nothing that you won't find in a Northeast vehicle that is 16 years old. So that's the undercarriage. The truck also has a rough country lift kit. It works fine. There's, as far as I know, there's nothing mechanically wrong with any parts of it. Now, I have replaced the brakes less than 2,000 miles ago. It's hard to see here that it has power stop brakes. The brake lines were replaced. I believe all the calipers were replaced. So the calipers, the brake lines, the rotors, the brake pads were replaced less than 2,000 miles ago, and I have the documents, the paperwork to show you that I spent over $2,600 replacing these brakes, the brake lines. So that has also been completed. Other than that, the bed is fine. It has a liner. I use it to get soil and mulch, so it's a little dirty, but nothing out of the ordinary. Yep. I pledge allegiance to the flag. By the way, if you buy this truck, you better like America and you better not hate America, because it has that Pledge of Allegiance in there. And if you have a problem with that, by all means, do not even contact me. Again, P07171 and P0714 are the codes that are being thrown because of the leak and the evap system. It's just a very small leak. So let's start the truck. See, I want to show you that the truck has no problems performing. So we're gonna take it for a ride now. So now we are driving in a little windy road with the windows down. I'm not sure if you can hear the engine, but here we go. Now I'm gonna go slightly uphill and press and really step on the gas so that you can hear how the engine sounds under load, which is, as you can see, there's a slight incline up here, so let's do that. Absolutely no hesitation. So this engine code that it has, as you can see, doesn't affect the performance of the car. Finally, before I forget, I do want to make a note that the roof of the truck has holes that were patched with silicone. There's one. There's the other one and the other side. What happens is there used to be a hood with a light bar, and one day I drove through black wires in the middle of the night that were hanging low, and it ripped the hood. However, I have patched the holes with silicone so there's no water leaking in. If you want to take the hood and put it back on, I have it, which is right here. That goes with the truck. Again, there's nothing mechanically wrong that I can detect other than the small leak that's causing those codes. And I also do want to mention that I do smell a little bit of oil burning. I'm not sure what it is, but it's not very alarming or anything like that. And also, one last thing in the interior, the AC is starting to lose strength, so I'm not sure if it needs to be recharged or whatnot. But friends, let me tell you, search anywhere within 500 miles of wherever you live, 1,000 miles, whatnot. You're not gonna find any of these trucks. Trucks are very expensive, especially nowadays. You're not gonna find it under $6,000. And if you do, they come with no bumper, they come with salvage titles, they come with all kinds of problems. So there's nothing majorly wrong mechanically. This truck has a clear title, and for that reason, $7,000 or best offer. So there you have it. If you're gonna offer me $3,000, $4,000, don't even waste your time. Thanks for looking at the truck, and God bless America, friends.